Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for May or the beginning of May, end of April. But whenever you are here, these messages are for you. This is Barefoot Mama Intuitive Reading, and we will just jump in and get started. Got some Palo Santo here for you, which has like a very different vibe than Sage. It's more, at least for me, like whenever I use Palo Santo, it's more airy, which seems appropriate for you as an air sign. But kind of ironically, the energies are a little bit heavier. So that might mean something to you in this reading. Let's go. Ooh, that was like shrill and kind of high pitched. Huh, okay. Spirit, please protect this reading. Send any negative energies back to sender, transmuted tenfold for the greatest good of all and harm to none. Archangel Michael, please protect this reading, send clear messages through, and Mother Mary, please bring compassion to these messages. Amen, amen, so mote it be. Knight of Swords. So you showing up in your reading, High Priestess reversed. Are you like closed off to your intuition right now? We're dealing with Pisces, Seven of Swords, more air energy. You're moving in silence away from drama towards partnership, soul connection. You have the Three of Cups in your crowning energy. Coming in, Six of Wands reversed. Something about being unseen. Like you want to be unseen right now. What other people see you in this situation is the Four of Cups reversed. You're seeing yourself in this situation as justice. Whoa. Your hopes, fears, advice. The Chariot, move on, move forward, and the outcome, Two of Cups. Ooh, okay. This is cool. So I'm actually being drawn to, I was going to say I'm being drawn to read from the book for the Six of Wands reverse. I felt like that message was like really specific. Not seeing eye to eye, pessimism, resentment, and self-doubt, a desire for acknowledgement, feelings of failure, comparisonitis. Sorry, falling from grace. Comparisonitis is just a funny word, falling from grace. Okay. Two of Cups can talk about a love relationship. It can talk about a third party situation when you have the Three of Cups right next to it, like where somebody came in and kind of messed things up. You could be ignoring your intuition about somebody engaged with a third party in your Two of Cups connection because you want to like keep from rocking the boat with the Four of Cups reverse. Let's see. What's the Knight of Swords? This is like messengers. You may have gotten some inkling of truth from a situation, and with the High Priestess reversed, you're ignoring it in some way, shape, or form, like you don't want to see it. Ace of Cups. Okay. This is really interesting because you have 2 cups, 3 cups, and then obviously 2 plus 1 equals 3. And then you have 4 cups here. You might be seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. You have a 5 of Wands, 6, 7. Wow. Like consecutive numbers are here. That's really incredible. The odds of that are really low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like boom, 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 boom. In all of these cards. We literally have 10 cards. Let's see here. So you have some new emotional beginning because a truth was like given to you and you're somehow deciding you don't want to see it right now. What's the High Priestess and the crossing energy? The Emperor, because it would require you to take charge of your life in some way, shape, or form. What is this? Seven of Swords, the High Priestess again. So this is what you're working with. You're working with your intuition. You might be learning that there's a way that your intuition governs your actions that isn't necessarily helping you. And so sometimes like you get these intuitive nudges and you think, oh, this is what I should be doing. And then you do it and you're like, oh, that was a mistake. Why did I do that? And it's not like you need to distrust your intuition. It's only that with the Seven of Swords and then the High Priestess twice, there's some need to examine the way that your subconscious can sometimes be taken over by like fearful thoughts, thoughts of being seen, thoughts of like fear of being seen, fear of being heard. You could have like stage fright. If you're in an Emperor High Priestess, you might have like a job that requires you to like speak in front of people or deliver messages somehow, and like you have anxiety about this or fears about it. What's this Seven of Swords? I'm being drawn to pull another card for this. It's crazy. You have the High Priestess twice. The Eight of Pentacles. That wanted to show itself in the shuffle for this deck as well. So yeah, this could be a work situation. There could be somebody at work like spreading rumors about you, and intuitively you know this. And what I'm getting here is actually that like you could feel like it's a bad rumor, but it's actually like a really good one. It turns out to be a really good one. People might be giving you like the side eye or something at work, and you're like, what is going on? And it's making you feel weird. Five of Wands, Four Cups reversed again. What is going on with this reading? That is so crazy. What? You have this literally 7 and 8, and then you have the Four Cups reversed and the High Priestess twice. What is going on? Okay. Mirroring energies. You might be meeting somebody at work or dealing with somebody at work who's like a copycat. The Five of Wands talks about healthy competition, but in this deck, it looks like they're all working together in order to like reach for this vital life force energy that is like brought back into the collective to like fuel their acrobatics. At the same time though, like this guy has his hand on this guy's leg and he's like kind of dragging him down. So you might be like the one who's getting the fire, you know, and then all these other people are like, oh, I'm still trying to get there. I'm hearing American Ninja. You might be like like in a really competitive work field, like something that involves your body being physically fit, like you might be a personal trainer or something. Three of Cups in your crowning energy. Page of Swords reverse. The Empress. I have a feeling I might be reading for a masculine energy, whether you're male or female, because you have the Emperor here. It's like and you have the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, all this like masculine energy, but you're highly intuitive. You're very well informed by your divine feminine aspect. You have the Emperor and the Empress here. I'm seeing that somebody at work likes you. It's like a work situation where someone is talking about you at work, like looking around to see if you're single, like asking around to see if you're single or if you're dating or if you like what you do, like trying to figure out how to like ask you out or something. And Three of Cups and the Empress, you might like always be surrounded by people, other people, or you might have friends at work, or you work in an office setting or something where like you're just always talking to other people, and they don't ever have a chance to ask you or talk to you like alone. The Three of Cups talks to me about the Seven Sisters, right? The Pleiades. You could be a star child. I think we all come from the stars personally, but there's something here about you. You're like surrounded by your soul tribe, and this person might be thinking like they really like you, but they don't they don't know how to approach you. And the Page of Swords reverse tells me like you have no idea. Intuitively, you're very intuitive, but you're thinking, yeah, Ace of Swords reverse. You're thinking that like somebody's talking about you at work and it's like they're saying something negative and you don't even know it's this person. You just are seeing people give you weird looks and stuff or ask you weird questions. And you're like, what is going on right now? Like, why am I getting these weird questions at work? And it's because there's somebody who's interested in you. Asking around about you, and like you might be around other people all the time, but they sort of see you as this empress figure, or they want to tell you like, or you want to tell this person that you like them. I don't know, there's also something here about boundaries not being crossed. Like the empress sits on her throne in her domain, and the emperor sits on his throne in his domain, and they rule like collectively. They rule. They rule. I rule. But they're not like together. They're married, they're committed, they're a couple, they're divine counterparts, but there's distance between them, in terms of like physical distance, because their lands and their responsibilities are vast. So this person might like work with you, but they're not really like at work when you're there, or you work in different departments or something. So they don't know how to how to approach you. I have this giddy feeling right now. They might get totally weird. Like if you guys ever like ride the elevator together or something. Like it could be a person like that. You have no idea that they feel this way about you, and you just see them on the elevator, or sometimes on the way to your floor, and then they get off on a different floor or something. Um yeah, and they want to ask you out. It looks like Ace of Swords reversed. You don't know, or you might be lying to yourself about it. So other people see you as the Four of Cups reversed. Like maybe you have been emotionally stagnant, but you're looking towards like opening up again. What's this Four of Cups reversed, which came out twice? It's avoiding drama. It's on top of the Five of Wands over here. You're avoiding drama. Other people see you as the King of Pentacles. You're focusing on your stability, your independence. You might be a little bit defensive. He's wearing his armor here, and you might even have your eyes completely closed to the situation. We did talk about you not knowing what's going on or being oblivious. And the person who wants to ask you, like, hey, you want to go out and get a cup of coffee or some dinner or something, they might think that you're intentionally ignoring them or pretending not to see that they're interested in you because of their own insecurities. Like they might be taking this a little bit personally, when it's not personal. It just looks like you're sort of focused on something else. Like you're going to work to make money and to stay stable and secure, and it looks like you've dealt with some drama in the past and you're just like, nah, I'm good. I don't want that. You're just sort of zone in your zone. You're just sort of like dun da da, like the dwarves, and then this person pops in like Snow White, like, I made you dinner and cleaned your house, and you're like, oh my god, okay. Not that somebody's just gonna randomly show up and clean your house. That's not, I mean, you could hire a house cleaner or something, I don't know, something like that, but I'm getting this as somebody at work. And then how are you seeing yourself in this situation? The Four of Wands reversed, Ace and Page of Wands, the Two of Pentacles. All right. The Four of Wands reversed can talk about a recent separation. It can talk about feeling like you don't really necessarily have any cause to celebrate as well. Like you're kind of just maybe looking, I wouldn't say even looking, like you've got this new idea, or you've got this new like, okay, this is how I'm going to move forward, and I'm just trying to stay balanced, like bring things into balance here. I want equal give and take. You may have been in a relationship, since you have the Two of Cups up here and then some drama stuff back here. You might have been in a relationship or a connection with other people in the past where a third party was involved, where like Four of Wands reverse can talk about a divorce. It can talk about like, especially just with justice here, right? It can talk about you just wanting to lay low. You're really just wanting to lay low right now. Six of Wands reverse, Seven of Swords, King of Pentacles, Four of Cups reverse. Like you just kind of want to lay low. But also the heart of your reading is this Knight of Swords character who's like, he's a knight in shining armor. He's the person who comes to deliver a message with like the intention of sweeping you off your feet and carrying you. He's like the one who saves the princess in like all the video games. He's like Mario, right? He's like, I will kick ass and make it through all of these obstacles to like save you. That's the Knight of Swords in this deck specifically. He's the knight in shining armor. Ace of Cups. I don't know. It's like, why is that showing up here? What is that? A decision? Taking the blindfold off, uncrossing your heart space. You have the Two of Swords reversed. So your heart might just be kind of in a space now. Again, Four of Cups reversed twice, where it's opening again to like an ability to be able to work in the fray or deal with like the sort of competitive energies of other people. Like you're at a point now where your fire's not going to go out if you try to, I don't know, try to date. Say if this person asks you out and you try to date, like you're like, okay, like maybe I can do that with the Page of Wands upright. And you might be feeling like a little bit less intense about like committing. Like you might have been the kind of person in the past who was like, I know that this person is my person right away and we're going to be together forever, you know? And like you're kind of now like, my peace is important, my security is important, but it's also important that I connect and celebrate with other people. So why not give that a go and just maintain my balance? Like I don't have to get super attached right now. Which I feel like with justice here is sort of a Libra energy. Like there's this guy I listen to on TikTok who does like he does zodiac sign videos, and he's always describing Libra as like um super social and like texting multiple people at once and like playing the field and stuff. I don't know, you might have Libra in your chart. You might be like adopting some more Libra tendencies to just be more social. It's like you're happy to be more social and you're curious to know where things go. You're not like, oh, this is how it has to be, or this is how it's gonna be, or this is forever. You're just kind of like, oh, this is a normal human like desire to connect with other people, and I've gone through my shadow work and my wounds, and I like this new emotional beginning. The Chariot is moving forward quite quickly though for your advice and for your hopes and fears. Ten of Wands, the World reversed, Temperance. Okay, cool. So like you, I think this is coming in quite clearly, and this is not a jab at you in any way. It's just what spirit is telling me to send through in these messages, and what the cards are guiding me towards as well is like you might be the kind of person who when you start a connection with another, it's like all or nothing. You're fully in or you're fully not. And this is like, it's been a burden for you in the past, and it also like makes you feel burdened about wanting to connect with others because there's just so much weight on that, you know. And I love that passion. I think it's really good to feel strongly about the people you're connecting with, um but it's like been a lot for you. It's been, and it doesn't seem like it's been working with the Four of Wands reversed, and this need or desire to avoid drama in the past. This Page of Swords reverse is also telling me that you haven't really been seen by the people you've connected with in the past. With the Three of Cups and the Empress, like you might have been connecting with people who just sort of, they just lumped you in with like an archetype, or like the idea of your potential. They sort of focused on the idea of your potential instead of actually seeing you as this empress. And because you're in this like energy of just it is what it is, and I'm just gonna like let it be what it is, and I'm not attaching myself to any outcomes, but I'm still gonna explore like new connections with people. You're in this King of Pentacles energy, and it's very much like attracting this temperance. um this is it's attracting, oh, my left ear's ringing, it's attracting a Two of Cups connection where somebody does see you, right? And they see your worth and they see what you're about, because you're not focused on the attachment to the outcome. It's like in the law of attraction, when you're really focused on wanting something, wanting something, wanting something, the energy of that want creates like a lack vibration because you don't have it, right? Whereas when you kind of know, like, okay, I want this, send it out to the universe, like it'll happen or it won't. Like, I've done what I can to achieve that or accomplish that, or I've put my, planted my seeds and it'll happen or it won't. Like you become non-attached, and then it's like the universe delivers as soon as you detach. So the world reversed. I'm also seeing that like this person who's interested in you could have seen you in a relationship with somebody else before. And so they've been interested in you, but you haven't been available. And I think they've been waiting for the right time to approach you. You may have cracked a joke or something at work recently, or like your work performance is showing like more energy, more dedication, more openness. And so they feel like now is the right time to say something to you. So in your advice, you're being encouraged not to look at this situation in black and white, either or. You're being encouraged to, like, the 10 of Wands can mean you're taking on the responsibility of like being in the moment and letting things be what they are in the moment, which can be really heavy and difficult, right? It's not always like we go to autopilot in our minds because it's easier than being present, being in our bodies, feeling out the energies, like sitting with a person. It's actually, it can be like quite a lot of effort to be in something completely new. And so you might feel like this is a lot of effort, but you also might feel like it's worth it. Also, I'm seeing the world reverse could mean like taking things offline. Like if you're on online dating apps or something and you've kind of lost your taste for dating because you've just gotten the muck of the muck kind of, this is you taking things offline. Like you're I don't know. Or I mean, you could meet this person on a dating app. I'm really getting that that's a no. You're not going to meet this. No, you don't meet this person on a dating app. But if you do have profiles on dating apps, this person is going to have you in a position where you desire to close them out because you're like enjoying their company. Temperance talks about like things start to move forward fast and then you feel a little bit burdened and you express yourself to this person like, I haven't really been able to overcome like this pattern maybe, or even you recognize it in yourself and you just kind of communicate things with them like, let's move a little bit more slowly. It's just it makes me feel more comfortable, and I think it's important that we acknowledge like we have time, you know. I think that if you jump into something with this feeling like you don't have enough time and you got to rush it, rush it, rush it, then it sort of puts that energy out there into the universe. Again, with that law of attraction thing, like if you believe in that, right? That you don't have time. And then it could kind of put that energy into the connection where it becomes a short-lived relationship. And instead you're like, temperance, like, no, let's take our time, let's chill, one foot in, one foot out. Like we have time. And I think that you approaching it this way is like really, really healthy. And I think this person respects you a lot for it. And I think it's exactly what you needed. Also, with justice here, I think you just feel justified in doing this. Like the Four of Wands reversed, Page of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Like you may have had a connection end early, or again, this could have been a cycle that you've been dealing with. And in an effort to decide, like, I'm not going through this cycle again, you're like, how about we just take these 10 wands and turn them into one, which is kind of perfect, right? Because it goes from the 10 to the page. You're like, let's just take this one idea and we'll move forward with it, and we'll take it slowly, like bring things into balance. So you have Temperance and the Two of Pentacles, one on top of the other. There's definitely this thing about juggling. You might both be really busy, and it might actually be kind of nice, like when you do get to meet up or like see each other, it's intermittent and it feels like a good pace. What's the Two of Cups and the outcome for Gemini? Thank you for these messages, Spirit. This is a really nice reading. The Tower. You might be like, I did not expect this shit. Okay, Ace of Pentacles reversed. Huh. And the Four of Swords. Oh man, okay. Which is kind of good and kind of... Okay, Ace of Pentacles reversed, Ten of Swords reversed. The Tower and the Four of Swords. You might experience this feeling of a lack of self-worth in connecting with this person. Like you might not feel like you have enough money or enough energy to give the situation. But the Ten of Swords reverse is telling me that this is like anxiety, and it's also your mind trying to sabotage this for you. It's like sort of your last test of self-sabotage, because you have the Four of Swords here, which says like leave it up to spirit. Like don't try and control this situation. Definitely don't let your ego and your monkey mind like get involved. Like you literally might tell yourself after meeting this person and going on a couple dates, like this is costing me money. This is costing me my security. Like I don't feel like, I feel anxious, or I'm thinking too much about this person, or it's distracting me. And you might be tempted to get into your head instead of staying in your heart space. We did talk about the Ten of Wands being the burden of like being in the moment, really feeling in the moment, and being in your heart space, being in your like body, and sort of not attaching these previous situations to what's happening then and there. And your Ten of Swords reverse is going to come up and try to convince you like you're gonna try and self-sabotage this somehow. Or you may be tempted to, but with the Four of Swords it looks like you've learned your lesson and you've overcome your own sort of tendency to get in your own way of connections. Yeah, because you have the Ten of Wands here in your advice, and then the Ten of Swords reversed in the outcome. So it's like you've transmuted the wands or the swords into wands. You're like, no, I'm taking all of these crazy thoughts that are telling me like what if, what if, and becoming more embodied, turning them into my vital energy in this moment, and like directing them to positives. The Hermit. Oh, and the Ten of Cups reversed. This might enlighten you to something about what you require for emotional fulfillment. Because you have the Four of Cups reversed twice here, and then an Ace of Cups in the middle of the reading on top of your Knight of Swords. You might actually like, in this Empress energy with the Emperor here, you might actually like want somebody to take care of you. With the Ace of Pentacles reversed, like somebody to take care of you. I'm getting two readings, like either financially, so you can like be at home and take care of the home and like raise the kids, but it's reversed. So it's almost like the opposite. Like you might want to be like taking care of someone else financially so that they can be home with the kids, or like be home, I don't know, enjoying themselves or something. This is really specific. it's really specific. There's definitely something here about like the reversal of gender roles in a relationship, like traditional gender roles in a relationship. And it I don't know. With the Justice card here, she's the divine feminine, but she's also the dark divine feminine. Right? And then you have the Chariot with black and white, horses, and the Tower, Two of Cups. It's like you didn't realize until now the influence of like heteronormative gender identities in creating this sort of toxic cycle in your connections previously, or even in the way you view somebody else. This person that you work with might work on like a lower floor. Like, say you're in a corporate environment and you're working on a higher floor, and that's like a higher pay grade or something. This person might work on like a lower floor, but they're no less an emperor or empress than you are. They just have these qualities in other aspects of themselves. And there's something here about this coming to light so that you can connect on equal footing with this person. Huh. What is this Hermit reverse, or this Hermit upright with the tens reverse here? You might be seeing 10, 10, 10. The Two of Wands, the Four of Pentacles reverse, and the Five of Cups reverse. This is so weird. It's like oh, okay. The Four of Swords upright and the Four of Pentacles reverse. Four of Cups reverse, Five of Cups reverse. You're still grieving from something, or you're still recovering from something. Especially, it's like initially it's financial. Like you've sort of maybe just balanced your finances. You've been working really hard. Like you've gotten to a point where you feel peaceful, at least in that, but your emotions are still needing like some salve or something, like some wound licking. And it's like there's this doorway you're not ready to jump through with this person yet, with the Two of Wands. Oh no, this is that energy. Okay, the Two of Wands here is that energy of like having moved too quickly through a connection or the phases of connection with another person, so that you get to this point of like, okay, well, I have a connection with this person now. Like, where's the fun? Where's the game? Where's the chase or the attraction? It's like closing the distance too quickly between you and another person creates this, it's like dead air, it's dead energy. It's not, there's nothing, there's no push and pull, there's no electricity. And so you and this person with the Tower here might have this incredible electricity. And with the Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Ace of Cups with the heart of your reading on top of this Knight of Swords, it's like this person is delivering to you this message of like, here's how to emotionally, it's not like they're saying this. I think that just the way they are or the way they embody this energy is like, here's how we keep that like water and fire dynamic going, or the air and the fire. You know, like air feeds fire, and then fire needs like things to consume to like keep it going, and then we need the water to like tame the fire. All the elements are here, and there's something about your previous connections with other people that was just, it was really focused on exchange. Like you might have been in transactional relationships before that made you feel just like really emotionally drained, like because you just always felt like if somebody gave you something, for instance, in a previous relationship with the Four of Pentacles here, that you needed to give it back, and maybe even in more, like give it back, give more. Like if a person gave you flowers, you were like, okay, well, I'm gonna buy you like a Rolex tomorrow or something. I don't know. You might be a gift giver. That could be your love language, and you're learning kind of how to temper this. It's possible that this person you're connecting with is like a minimalist or something, and they don't really, like, you wouldn't even know it to get them if you did get them something, and this is making you rethink how you connect. This is a totally new dynamic for you, and I really like it. I really like the energy. I just feel like you're going to be a little bit caught off guard by the things you discover in yourself as you go through these interactions with this person, because I think that you've been a little bit like, just with the astrology of April, I feel like everybody's moving out of old stagnant patterns and into new perspectives, and especially understanding projection from others and into and from others projecting onto us to how we project onto others. And it's totally unconscious. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no judgment in that. We all do it. We're human beings. um I just think that you're seeing things from a fresh perspective here about what lives within you and what actually brings you wish fulfillment through this, like, really new invigorated emotional energy from this connection with this person. And I just, the way this reading has unfolded for you, I feel like you didn't even expect it to go that this far. Like, they're just some person at work who you might even see as like a page, right? With the page of wands, like, we'll just see where it's going. Like, there's no harm in having fun. And then they reveal things to you that are just really deep and profound and like strong lessons for you. And you might find that you connect really deeply with this person. And I think it's beautiful. Let me know if this resonated for you, Gemini. Go ahead and put it in the comments. If, I mean, you wouldn't know right now, right? But if it does later, come back and let me know. And I hope this reading was helpful and hopeful for someone. I'll see you all next week.